Cold in the backyard tonight. That's where we find meteorologist Jeremy Lawan.
Certainly much colder than it was 24 hours ago, that's for sure, Scott. But you know what? This is March, and this is what it should feel like in March. Low temperature average is 27. High temperature average is about 46. So, yeah, it was way above average yesterday, and anything compared to that will feel cold. I'm sure Mother Nature is making it clear that there is still 8 days until the very first day of spring, and temperatures did feel like spring very early this morning. Between midnight and 3 a.m., temperatures were in the 60s. Here's the past 20 hours. And then we tanked into the 40s by 6 and the 30s for the rest of the day. Now we're very near the freezing mark, temperature right around 33, 34 degrees. But yeah, right around 2 to 4, we had pretty gusty winds as the cold front actually came through. And we also had some light snow showers, light rain showers, even a wintry mix as the actual front passed. Some gusts up to 40 miles per hour in Scranton, and for Wellsboro, Mount Pocono had a peak wind gust at 47 miles per hour. And we even saw some snow showers tonight. Here's a live view at Hawley. If you look very closely, you can see some residual flakes still there. Yes, most of them melted at this point. And up in Honesdale, there was some substantial snowfall too, kind of reducing visibility. Right now, there are still some lake effect snow showers peppering our skies, but most of us experiencing dryness at this point. And we're also noticing clearer skies too tonight, making things much cooler. 33 is the current temperature with those west-northwest winds at 9. It's feeling like 25. We had some rain this morning as that front was passing between midnight and 7 a.m. We picked up about a quarter inch in Mount Pocono, 7/100ths of an inch here in Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport. And in the backyard, Anthony left us a note, 11/100ths of an inch came down in our backyard here at WNEP. Temperature certainly cold enough to support snow. We're down into the low 20s for Storuca and Mansfield, 24 for Cherry Springs State Park. We're in the mid-30s for the Susquehanna Valley, but still nearing that freezing mark. Temperatures down compared to 24 hours ago, 25 to 35, if not 38 degrees there in Elmira. Overnight tonight, 27 will be the low, which is exactly average for this time of year with clear and cold conditions. We do have some of those lake effect flurries still peppering parts of northeastern Pennsylvania, Bradford, Susquehanna, and Wayne counties, seeing some of those light snow showers. Not really as potent as they were earlier as drier air works its way in, but still a flake or two flying around. And then we're tracking this system. That'll bring us rain and snow showers tomorrow, first starting off as snow. Now tonight it'll be clear except for those lingering flurries over in northeastern Pennsylvania. By tomorrow morning, increasing cloud cover. There's your picture at 7:30. Here's 12:30. Widespread snow showers. This is how it's going to start. They're going to be flying through the skies, most of us not experiencing accumulations unless you live in Potter and Tioga counties or further north and east. That's where it could quickly pile up to maybe a coating to a quarter, if not a half inch. So not a lot, but enough to make some roads slick. Then into the afternoon hours, temperatures start to rise and those snow showers change over to rain. It could be a brief downpour here and there. Snow showers continuing for northern parts of Potter and Tioga County, same for the Endless Mountains, and out into northeastern Pennsylvania could be a brief burst of snow for Wayne and Pike counties. The rest of us seeing those rain showers around 8, 9, 10 o'clock. Then we clear out for your Saturday, which is great to see because we're going to have the St. Patrick's Day Parade kicking off at 11:45. There's their snapshot at 11:30. Some lingering cloud cover, then it goes away for the rest of your Saturday. Rainfall amounts, they're going to be light unless you get caught in one of those downpours, up to a quarter inch, if not just a little bit more. Snowfall amounts for those of you north, if anything, a half inch up to an inch. The rest of us just seeing a few flurries. There's your wind speeds. They're going to be gusty on your Friday and again into Saturday, anywhere from 30 to 45 miles per hour. Temperatures slowly rising, Scott, on your 7-day forecast. Sunday and Monday into the 60s once again. Then we get another system to roll through, and it drops us back down into the 30s for Tuesday and Wednesday. At least there is a bit of an uptick there at the end where we're back up into the 40s by Thursday.
We're getting a little dizzy.
Yeah, we're on that roller coaster. It's like a loop-de-loop at this point.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Yep.